So hello collective, welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we are going to get a 2024 yearly read for the sign of Taurus. Okay. So, Taurus, let's get a little of the education out the way, okay? 2024 is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. 8 represents victory, prosperity, overcoming fears, challenges, and obstacles. Beautiful. In short, 2024 is the year of winning, meaning you will get what you give this year, okay? To-do list at this time. Positive thinking, positive self-talk, paying it forward. Hard work, appreciation, big and small, making sure you're showing that, whether it's big, small, personal, impersonal, professional, unprofessional, whatever. People, places, things, always appreciate, okay? Signs to watch out for this year, okay? This is basically stuff that may be happening in 2024 that shows you that you need redirection, okay? Abuses of power, sources of discord, disgrace or shame. Stay away from those things. And if you catch them happening, redirect it. Redirect yourself, redirect your energy, redirect your finances, however it needs to be done, just redirect it. Stay away from those things and those energies. All right. The stone for this year is definitely going to be citrine. It focuses manifestation. So with this year being the year of victory, this needs to be the year where we use the citrine to focus our manifestations so that we can make sure that we have a very clear understanding and path of how we want our hard work and energy to pay off. Then we need to put in the hard work to make it happen. Okay? Beautiful. Roll. What do we have for Taurus for January? January for Taurus spirit? January for Taurus. Woo. 7 of Cups on the top. Beautiful. It is reversed. Okay, so that's reality coming in. Definitely clarity about some shit. Could be somebody getting sober. Could, especially if it has something to do with someone making poor choices, a lack of choices or opportunities that are happening. Not being given the options to do things or an opt out of something could be giving you that clarity, that sobering idea or thought of how things should be being done. Because at that point, there you're like, okay, well, you're trying to tell me that I don't have a choice, but there's always a fucking choice. Okay? It's that type of energy in January. And the 7 of Wands reverse and the 4 of Wands reverse also both tried to come out. Okay? So it could have to deal with your own personal insecurities, feeling uncomfortable in a situation, mistrusting things, could be contradicting things, quote unquote lies. Okay? Lies or things are not coming into alignment, like things don't match up, shit's not adding up. Okay? Complications, difficulties, again with the insecurity, fears coming, admitting defeat in something, or an ill will from somebody else projected towards you. Take all of that however it resonates, but here's how I feel about it. My energy read off that whole right there is somebody giving you no choice other than, like, it's almost like they want to break you. They want to break you. They want to separate you from society in some sort of way, okay? And you're saying no. You were absolutely saying no. Whereas before you would have been like, yes, I will help you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I will do that for you. Yes, I will leave that behind for you. Yes, I will defend this. And now you're just at that point where you're like, fucking enough. Enough. I've had enough. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, an Aries, or a Virgo. All right. All right. February for Taurus. February for Taurus. Ooh, y'all might be feeling blacked out. Not feeling like shit's gonna line up. Paths blocked, ways blocked. Somebody could be blocking the doorway even. No bueno. Not liking January, Taurus. What's February, Spirit? What's February? 8 of Pentacles. Yay. Okay. New job, new business, prosperity, mastering something, showing your ambition, being successful, getting results or rewards from the energy and work that you have put in. Okay, so whatever work that you put in January is going to pay off in February. Okay, it could be working overtime, getting a new job, mastering a fucking skill, going back to fucking school, even just working on yourself, perfecting who you are as a person, or your spirituality of some sort. Even that is beautiful. Okay. Some of you need to pay attention to where your sun sign is as well, or where the sun is during the time when you're working could be significant. Perhaps some of you are switching shifts even. What's this? Six of Pentacles, generosity, shifting donations, gift salaries. Yeah, some of you could see a salary increase. Some of you might be getting better paid for something, or at least being shown gratitude, where there's some sort of balance. Where like, okay, if you had to work a fuck ton last week, you only work 3 days this week because they paid the same. Because you have a salary job, you know what I mean? If you work 80 hours one week, then the next week you work 20 to make it even 40-40. You following? You tracking? I hope you're tracking. Okay, you get what I'm saying. All right. March for Taurus. March for Taurus. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, here we go. Knight of Cups. All right, somebody could be coming in with an apology. Somebody may be coming in with a love offer as well. I'm not really digging that it's a knight and not at least a king or queen. I mean, it's all right. Could be somebody just coming in to offer some sort of emotional happiness of some sort. Okay, specifically, if that person has been around for a while, I'm really getting that past energy, like been there for a while type of thing here for sure. Could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Another Scorpio card. Then we get the Five of Cups. This could be somebody coming out of a breakup or some sort of leaving experience. King of Cups reversed. Just feeling creatively blocked or Eight of Cups. Jesus, that's a lot of cups. Man, March is no bueno emotionally for you guys. Holy shit. Justice in the Sun reversed. Yeah. Okay, there's going to be some sort of justice that comes out of this situation, regardless of how they feel. Like, this could be somebody, you may be like saying sorry to somebody and they're just kind of like still crying over spilled milk. And you're at that point where you're like, whatever, I'm moving on. I'm King of Cups and I'm the fuck up out of here. Like, my cup is full. I've done processed all of this shit. I'm ready to rock and roll. And it could be that point where you have to emotionally drop the baggage from that person. You just have to let it go. Like, you're at that point by the end of March where you're like, I get what I deserve. What I'm getting right now is not exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to be single. I didn't want to be in a different job. I didn't want to have to go back home and live with such and such because I couldn't do whatever, was incapable. I was incapable of doing it. And I have to now backtrack to try again. And is it going to make you happy? No. Is it going to make you uncomfortable? Absolutely. Is it going to... It's like a concession. That's the only word I can think of to describe this situation. It's like a concession. It's like you want to move forward, but there's no way around it. And you knew that energy was coming back in January, but I feel like you push it out till March, and at March is finally that I get what I deserve breaking point. And you will have to move back towards something that is uncomfortable. It's disorienting. Like, oh my god, I'm back here again. I really have to start from this button again. Like, I really have to start from this fucking place again. I did all of that, put all that work in, did all of this for what? To be exactly where I was before. It's very disappointing energy. It's very uncomfortable. But understand that that's still the Justice and the Sun reversed. Okay, so you're going to move towards something that's capable of making you happy, but you're still going to want to achieve more. Okay? You're capable of doing it. You just really got to get those emotions in check. There's something that's really, really fucking with you from like January until, and I think March is finally when you're like, enough. All right. Let's do April for Taurus. April for Taurus. That's quick. Queen of Cups reverse. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all. Taurus. Jesus. All right. Oh. It's a very untrustworthy, vicious energy. Could be somebody who's just plainly absorbent in alcohol or has some sort of substance abuse. It's definitely coming to light here in April. Could be a Cancer. Could be a feminine Could be somebody that was like a motherly or sisterly figure to you, where it's very obvious that they are not all right. Or they are coming to you and letting you know you're not all right. This is somebody definitely coming in. They're not gonna hold your shit secret. I'm just gonna let you know that. In order for them to try to, if this is you absorbing in the substance or alcohol, or the disdainment, or like the just distracted, not paying attention, and just extremely absorbed within yourself and within your past and not letting go of shit, and just really in that negative, 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 okay? If that person's paying attention to that, know that they're not going to keep it a secret, but that is in order to help you. I'm going to confirm that, but I'm just saying. I feel like that's how I feel. I feel like this queen is trying to help. You're not going to be real happy about it. You're not happy to see her. You're not happy to deal with her. That or you're dealing. She's coming to you with those substance abuses, right? Yeah, what did I say? Here to help you, justice card. What the fuck did I say? The fuck did I say, Taurus? Jesus. All right. Sorry. I down like a half a cup of coffee before you guys' read to try to like get up there a little bit. And yeah. This person is coming in to help you. It's like they're trying to be compassionate towards you and you're just like disregarding this motherfucker, because this is either somebody who's tried to help you in the past and it didn't work out, or they couldn't help you before, and the way that they're going to try to help you is not going to be kosher with you. But you need to understand that justice will be served. Justice will be served, okay? Now, whether that is shit catching up to this person trying to help you and they actually have to help you this time, or it could be the situation where this is more or less the energy I feel of where you need help and you need this person to help you, you are just really not gonna fucking like the way that they do it. You don't want to ask people. You don't want to tell them about your story. You don't want to tell them why you're doing the things you're doing. You don't want to tell them that you were out of control. You don't want to tell them that people around you were emotionally manipulative. You don't want to explain that. It would make you look weak, and that pisses you off. But it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Whatever this person's coming at you about, it needs to be done. Whether they're lining you up with AA, taking your ass to fucking rehab, joining you in a court date to try to defend you and to try to help you. They're trying to help you. This could be like, even if this person goes to court and is like, you know what, that's my son, that's my brother, that's my best friend, whatever the case is, however they relate to you, this feminine energy, they're like, they need help. Like, and the best way for them to get help is for you to lock them up so that they can get sober, and then we can work on like rehabilitation or better living camps after they get out. Like, a plan of action can be sorted out, but for right now, they just, to protect them from themselves, they just need to be separated and isolated in order for them to get their shit together. Like, they're just not fucking okay. They're not okay with being with themselves, much less other people or society at this point. Now, that could be you saying that about another person, or that could be someone saying it about you. Take it how it resonates for you, okay? Because that message goes both fucking ways. All right. Cool, cool, cool. May. May for Taurus, Spirit? May for Taurus? I just really pissed somebody off. I don't know who, because this reading's not even uploaded yet, but I can tell you I just pissed somebody off. I don't know how, but I did. I can feel anger. I can feel anger. Alright, May for Taurus. Yep. High Priestess reverse. Yep. Oh. Somebody could be extremely religious around you, extremely, like, a fanatic, like a religious fanatic. But I don't feel like they push that off on other people. I feel like it's more or less how they look at themselves. Like, they're obsessed with something, whether that's their religion, their spirituality, their culture, their career, whatever it is that they are very intolerant of other people's ideas. This person could even be borderline prejudiced. Um, I'm feeling like this is just very impatient energy of like, let's just get it over with. Like, there is no more discretion to be had. Everything's out in the open emotionally. Emotionally, nothing is left in the dark at this point. I do feel like physically some things are left in the dark. Like nobody has come forth to tell you what is good, what is bad, what is gonna happen, what is not gonna happen. There's that very moon energy that comes with the high priestess. Like, I do think that you're informed about what is gonna happen. I think that just deep down, you're not sure if that's really what you want to happen. It's like that I'm gonna do this because I have to do this, but I'm not sure that this is really something I want to do. It almost feels like obligation. Okay? Let me clarify the high priestess. Let me clarify her. What's the high priestess? Why is she reversed? Ooh, all the way on the floor. What'd I say? The fucking moon reversed? Really? Yeah, there's some secrets that are gonna come out in May. There's some shit that pops off, could create tears. Definitely could have to do with the Cancer or Pisces. This could happen at nighttime or during a full moon when this explosion of emotion happens for you. So that full moon in May could be very significant for you. That is, Taurus is like the end of April, beginning of May. It could be happening around your birthday. Could have to do with your birthday even. It's definitely, it's a high version, a high frequency of energy that comes in. Like this is not something that is going to be pleasant. Whether that's a judgment call from a judge telling you, you know what, that you do need to do this, and it's going to make you cry. Like, you know that there's nothing and nowhere left to hide. Everything is out, open. There's nowhere left to hide from this. And that could be against another person. They may not have nothing else left to hide, or this could be you not having anything left to hide, okay? So then we move into June here, and we get the Hermit. So there's a lot of you that are in that self-isolated mode, trying to find your inner light, trying to make better decisions, better choices. You could be looking into your Chiron as well, or it could be somebody dealing with a Capricorn. Could also be dealing with an Aries with a King of Wands here. Definitely somebody who is bold, quick, generous, passionate, strong. Um, This is the type of person that you don't want to fuck with. And then we get a Page of Swords, which means there's somebody talking in your fucking ear. And then we get the Queen of Wands reversed. So this could have to deal with a married couple where the king's doing something and the queen finds out about it. And it's just going to create a lot of angst, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fights, a lot of friction that happens around you. I don't necessarily feel like that involves you, if that makes sense. I feel like that's just energies that are around you. And then you have someone moving into the backwards Empress mode, which means that they're technically advancing because they have freed themselves from the restriction of being locked up, caged down, controlled, not being allowed to speak, like paralyzed with fear, a fear of punishment. They could have been enslaved, or it could have been like extreme anxiety even. Could be somebody even having their hands tied physically. Who knows? Take it how it resonates. They're moving into this powerful conqueror empress energy, but the problem is they're posturing. They appreciate unnecessary luxury. There's a sensitivity to flattery, which leaves them vulnerable, a lack of being able to have self-control or refinement. They could still like to argue and create chaos, and they also could have a form of sterility to them. Like either they're unable to hold friendships, unable to hold down jobs, unable to like. This is the type of person where literally you could give them a plant for their birthday and within 2 weeks it's dead because they forgot to fucking water it. Like this is a person that couldn't make a fucking cactus grow. Okay? That type of energy is going to be around you in June. And it could stem from some sort of issue between a king and queen. I don't feel like you're involved in that. I feel like you're more sitting in your solitude, self-reflection mode, and this is just kind of an energy that comes and smacks you it just smacks you out of nowhere. I do think you're coming aware of a situation that needs mediated. You're very aware of a situation that needs to be mediated, but you're not putting yourself in it. July for Taurus. July for Taurus. Ooh, no, don't fall. Damn it. All right. Oh. Ooh, we got 3 of them. Okay. First one out, 8 of Cups reversed. Okay. Some of you might be in that stagnant energy at that point, like you're just kind of keeping to yourself, avoiding the drama, staying away from shit. Some people are going to look at you as if you're being shy, or that you're not willing to make decisions, or that you're fearful of making a decision to move forward, like you're just stagnant. You kind of just accepted the cards you've been dealt, and you're just kind of sitting with it at that point. Um, Knight of Pentacles reversed. There is somebody that could help you that comes in, but they're not. It's almost like they plant a seed for you, but they're not really willing to help you. Like they're telling you that something is possible, but not willing to help you take those steps. Or not willing to, um, that, or you don't think they're capable of giving you the help they're saying they can. This is like a grandpa telling you, oh, don't worry about it, we'll move you out. When you know damn well he can't lift that couch or that bed or that dresser. Like, sounds good, but it's not really achievable with you. Like, I have to figure it out. It's very much so that energy. Because then we get the Six of Wands reversed here too, which is like the empty victory card, okay? So somebody could have ill will or misfortune. Could be a betrayal or a disadvantage that's happening, loss, failure, things like that come with that energy in reverse. Some of you definitely still could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you also could be dealing with a Leo. A very pissed off Leo, if that. A very lazy Capricorn or a very pissed off Leo. I think you're very much so still in your Pisces energy, which is very water related at that point. So when people come in with that fast pace, we gotta do this, and you're just kind of like, okay, slow it down, buddy. You're very much so in that energy. Rome wasn't built in a day, and this shit's not gonna be done in a day either. Like, I'm gonna take my time and make sure it's done correctly. I'm gonna make sure it's done right. I have expectations. I'm accepting of what's happening, but I have expectations. I have priorities. I'm not being excessive about what I'm doing. I'm moving forward, but at my own fucking pace. Beautiful. August for Taurus. August for Taurus. Let me see, let me see. Two of Swords. Reversed. Disloyalty, changes might be in the wrong direction, or quarrels. Yeah, you definitely could be having some division happening. Definitely. Division in August kind of puts us from that, okay, I'm going to leave things behind, to now we're in the, now people want to fucking fight about it, or they want to be pissed off at you about the choices that you made. Okay, well, you didn't make the choice blindly. You knew what you were doing. You might not be 100% happy about it. Like, this is kind of a situation of, like, telling somebody, man, I'm really not happy about this. And they're like, so why the fuck are you doing it? And you're just like, because I have to do something. I can't just sit in that stagnant, sterile energy. Like, I have to move it forward. And this could be that division where they're like, I don't think you're doing the right thing. And you may have to come forth with that quarrelsome energy. Like, you don't have to be aggressive about it, but you can be like, okay, well, we're going to agree to disagree, because I feel like this is the best choice that I can make at this time. This is what I believe is going to be the most comfortable and most realistic thing for me to do. Could also be dealing with a Libra. Okay? Stuck between a rock and a fucking hard place. You're fully aware that you're there. It's not like it's a surprise, but you're not really happy about it, and that's okay. We get Queen of Pentacles and then the Ten of Cups. What the hell? Yeah. Okay. So, moving into September, we get to that, finally, that humbled energy where you still don't have everything of what you want, but it's a good fucking start. It's a good fucking start. You still could be spending too much time on the material things, or there could still be mistrustful energies around you. Negligence is something you really need to, negligence and your temper are something that you really need to focus on in September, making sure that you're not being aggressive towards people, making sure that you're still taking those moves towards putting your roots in, but you're not being unreasonable about it, okay? Because that's going to push you into a happiness. It's going to give you that emotional fulfillment to be like, you know what? It ain't perfect, but I'm fucking working on it. I'm working on it. I'm busting my ass every fucking day making sure it happens. I'm making sure that I'm humble enough to deal with everybody else, and that's the most I can do right now, and that's okay. Beautiful. Okay. October. October for Taurus. October for Taurus. Ace of Swords in reversed. Some sort of loss or some sort of lie. Okay, that to me that's a lie card, and it's typically routed towards something that has to do with speaking. Okay, this is going to be something that someone physically says to you. It's going to be a lie. It's going to create frustration, a loss, and tears. Okay. It's like that energy of you use that sword to go to war, y'all lost the war. So it's like somebody taking your sword and telling you submit or die. Like, it's legitly that energy. You don't get a choice. Like, at that point, you have done everything you can do to fight for that. And if you still don't want it, like, you're choosing. You're choosing whether you want to live your life or submit. That's the choice. Okay? It's very hard energy there for October. This could have to do with somebody wanting to move up in power. So you might be asking for a higher position at work. You could be asking to um, make more money or to achieve a new skill, and you could be being told no, and you may not like the reason why they're telling you no. This also could have to do with somebody being betrayed of some sort. Like, it could go all the way up to a violent death. Hopefully not. But this could be somebody just getting really fuck it. This is like somebody really stabbing something in hard. Like, this could just be someone coming in to throw stabs at you to try to get you to believe whatever crybaby story they're telling you. Or it could be even as moving up as forward as, hey, you know, we're going to give you a demotion because we can't afford to keep paying you that wage. So we're going to demote you, pay you this price, but you're still going to do the same job. And then you have to choose, okay, do I want to stay here and do the same fucking job for less pay, or do I want to fucking go find something else? Like, can I leave now, or do I have to job hunt and get the other job and then move forward from there? Or this is a situation where you know for a fact at this point someone has lied to you within a partnership or a relationship, and you're making that choice of, are you really worth the fucking frustration? Like, are you really the king to my queen, or my queen to my king? Like, are you really my alignment? Is this just a challenge that is set in our way, or is this something that I literally cannot live or deal with? This is not something I can accept. I'm seeing the word declined over and over and over. It could be somebody's card getting declined because somebody took your money. Could cause frustration and tears. It's definitely not really a real positive energy there for October. But I do feel like there can be success that is created from it because it's backwards at this time. All the honesty, the truth, and the healing from it is what's going to make that a success. If you want it to be. Or if it's past the point where you're willing to accept it, then it's time to cut it at the heels and let it die. You choose. Okay? November. November. Starburst. Okay, some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. Um, this is very much so in that stubborn energy. You're not at an active balance. Like, at this point, you're by November, it's a hopeless situation. Like, there's just no clarity to what is really going the fuck on. There's no clarity to it at all. Some of you just are very misguided to your faith or your spirituality. Like, you don't really know what it is that you believe in or what you should have hope in anymore. Like, you don't understand where your stars align anymore. You're just at that point where you're like, what will be, will be. I'm going to do the best I can. It's almost like you're pushed back to that survival mode That fight or flight shit, like you are definitely not in the energy of moving forward and thinking forward. This is very much that live day to day, not seeing the bigger picture, just doing what you need to do to survive at that point instead of focusing on the bigger things at hand, the massive cause, like the, what do you call it, the higher purpose. You've lost that path. You've lost that path at that point. You've either lost it or you feel like there was an error in judgment and you're trying to make your way back to it but can't seem to find the way. Let the stars illuminate you. Some of you need to look into your birth charts or really pay attention to the astrology there in November to try to move you forward into December. Yes, because December we're getting Nine of Pentacles, okay? Beautiful. Fucking finally, prosperity. That beautiful source of massive and complete independence, okay? The security and freedoms in finances and in all aspects of your life. Rewards for your hard work are finally paying off. Your status is going up. Some of you could be owning and maintaining a property by that by that point, excuse me. Yeah, definitely could be having a property by that point. Somewhere to call home, to be prosperous, to have good and positive, beautiful things come to you in December. This whole year has been like a fucking shit show up to December. And in December, you finally get put in that path. The path of least resistance. The path where you do still have to protect yourself, protect your entities, but there's not people viciously trying to fucking take it from you at that point, or you're not ready to surrender it. By that point, you're like, nope, this is mine. I earned it. Fuck you. Give me what I need or fuck off. Beautiful. And that is going back to the sacral chakra with that as well, which is the I feel. Okay, so I feel I deserve to be paid more because I know how to do more and I do more, so I deserve to be paid more. Or that's the energy of I know what I'm willing to accept in a relationship and within the stability of my own home, within myself emotionally, what makes me happy. And if you are not that, step the fuck on. Like, I know what my tree is, and if you're barking up the wrong one, I'm fit to let you know. Like, this is not that shy energy. It is humbled, but it is very direct in letting people know this is my 9. I am at my 9. I am almost to that completion point. Do not fuck with me. That's beautiful. All right. Let's get some advice. What advice do we have for Taurus for 2024? Spirit, what advice do we have for Taurus 2024? 2024. I do feel like somebody's going to end up having a court date. Isa, in reverse. Okay, yeah, no more waiting. No more letting challenges conquer you. No more of letting the self-control try to create unity with others. You need to control yourself and control what you do and what's around you. You need to eliminate the challenges and stop waiting. Yeah, one more for Taurus. One more for Taurus. That's Isa, the rune. I'll show it to you just so you guys are aware. Like, you may need to write that rune, put it on you, around you. Write it on things that are causing problems or troubles. Easy to obtain is easy to surrender. If it was easy to get, it's going to be easy to fucking get rid of or lose as well. Remember that, okay? Then we get Iwas in reverse, okay? So definitely watch who you're trusting at this point. Definitely don't just be letting shit slide. Especially shit on an emotional fucking level. Don't be letting that shit slide. There's a lot of you that are going to feel the need to release verbally or kind of unload emotionally. Like a lot of crying. Be careful who you're around when you're doing that and who you're saying what to, okay? We also get Sowilu. Beautiful. That's like the happiest rune in the fucking deck, man. That's sun, hope, success, guidance. Some of you, Juniper could be a significant ascent for for you this year. Also, the sun and the stars are going to be pretty significant. And there was a couple of cards that related to Chiron and a whole lot that was manifested towards your third eye and your crown chakra. Okay, lots of those land on the table. There's also a lot towards the hidden negativities that come with certain things. So if it don't feel right, it's probably not right. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's probably a fucking duck. Okay, don't let people corner you this year. Don't let them underestimate you either. All right, let's get an oracle. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. You can get them on Amazon or Etsy for those of you who are curious. What oracle message do we have for Taurus for this year? Easy to get, easy to lose. Definitely. That was quick. We're in TikTok. Alright, y'all. It is the New Beginnings card. Let me flip to the definition here, and then I'll show it to y'all. There we go. Alright. See if I can't get it to focus. It's kind of a dark card, so I'm going to try to put it further towards the light here. It's really pretty. Radiant sunrise. The sun is the most profound symbol of life itself, large enough to fit 1 million Earths inside it. In ancient cultures, the largest of the rising sun represents hope and the understanding that life begins again. The understanding that life begins again, fresh and new. Responsible for the climate and weather of the earth, it is the symbol of birth and rebirth. It can also represent resurrection and a time. Sorry, I have to flip the page. And a time of profound spiritual awakening. It symbolizes the end of darkness and the beginning of light, and an initiation of a whole new cycle. Man, y'all about to get a whole new cycle. Oh my gosh, it's great. I really wish I could get this card to focus in better. Like, it's so pretty. Maybe if I put it closer, you can see a little better. Kinda. Okay. Your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitally and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. This is the perfect time to begin that new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and the time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. Also, just, this is the sun rune. Just saying. That's New Beginning, sunrise, sun card. Yeah. Right at it. Beautiful. Focus on you. Focus on what you can create. Illuminate the good. Let the dark and the bad be in the past. Be in the dark. Let it lay. Let it lie. You know? Let it roll. Put your hard work in. Shit will prosper. That's what I'm saying. All right, Taurus, those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you would like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below the video. Big thank you to everybody who's done donations. Appreciate y'all. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.